everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. And as you may have noticed, the stream has decided to break after working perfectly up until the point I hit go. So I thank you for bearing with me. Because, hey, it's hard to use claws on these stupid keyboards. Basically violence, yes. So you all will just have to bear with me. And by you all, I mean you and the other viewer. So I thank you so much for showing up. It means everything. There we go. Hooray! Welcome to Aspect. Aw, you're way too kind. Thank you for the follow. Hey, and that works too! Hot diggity damn. I feel like $1 million because I pressed 3 buttons and got a wizard to work, but I thank you nonetheless. Alright, so, first stream, and we'll see how this goes playing Mass Effect. Oh, and if I move too much, you can actually see my tail swish behind me, which I think is great. Thank you, Wouse, for that.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested.
First time I did this, I was actually scared, because it's like, you've entered top secret, and I was like, oh shit.
Secure connection confirmed.
I have to play a human. Terrible. I guess we'll be a guy. Why not?
Please log in to access your profile.
Yes.
Profile reconstruction complete.
You soldier.
Please log in to access
I forgot.
your profile. Please log in to access your profile.
It's been too long. Been too long since I played this.
Warning. Data
Yeah,
detected.
I normally play
Please
Femshep because it's just
reconstruct
so much better to look at, but
Confirm
I think Callie's
service
going to be the one this
history.
time. Because everybody will get mad if I go for the Turian love interests. Ew, born on Earth? Yeah. Must be born on Earth. But I guess if I'm going to be
Confirm
angry,
Psychological profile.
I'm supposed to be angry, so let's go with... You get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal.
Confirm military specialization.
Right? I'm like, wow, this game is weird. You don't get... Oh yeah, you get charge in the second one, don't you? You don't get the charge in the first one. Because that's what I always play. I don't even remember what it's called. It's been so long. But yeah, once you finally got command of the Normandy, I'm like, oh, this game's really going somewhere. So what do you guys think? I always do biotic crap, but I don't think I've ever done the both. Light armor, though. Denied. Light armor. Specialized pistols and shotguns. Yes, close range. That's the one. Yeah, I would agree, Corbin. It's pretty high up there. Ooh, I get a bonus talent. Why do I get a bonus talent?
Identification.
But if you change, like, I don't understand why you can't just keep
facial identification.
the default like appearance and mess with it. It's like you can't change anything about it. You have to like be some weird random guy. I don't want to say they all look bad, but they're not great.
Confirm
So we'll go with
Profile
standard.
reconstruction complete.
Yeah, I'm not a very good sniper in pretty much any game, as, well, many people can tell you.
Identification confirmed.
Let's see, level scaling legendary mode. God, I haven't played the stupid, this is the super duper edition. Turn off tutorials because I want to live dangerously.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of his family.
No family.
Doesn't have one. He was raised on the streets. Learned to look out for himself.
He got most of his unit killed on Torfin.
Yeah, I did.
He gets the job done, no matter what the cost.
Look at that tail go.
The kind of person we
Wish,
want
swish,
protecting
and
the
flick.
galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
Stupid Earth. Should have listened to me when you had the chance. But no. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. Alien Tail. I mean Mass Effect, yes. Wow. You can see my house from here.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range.
And I presume you guys can hear me relatively well.
We are connected. Calculating transfer.
Flying by Uranus. Right now, Captain.
The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector.
God, the guns just, I forget the guns like fold up and everything. That's crazy. Do they do that in the other ones? I don't remember. Uh-oh. The big reveal. Yeah.
Screen. Approach run has begun.
If I was a real gamer, I'd play this as my Krogan, but, you know. It's so blue. I want it.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters, check.
Nobody even wears a seatbelt.
Ignition, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
He's pretty.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep
Gonna
an
lie,
eye on
I
the
hate this guy.
investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Only an idiot.
You always expect the worst.
Well, bad feelings are an occupational hazard. But we don't go anywhere unless there's a good
No,
reason.
Joker's great. It's Caden. I just, ugh.
Status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged.
I'm a sanctimonious douchebag who's your best friend but actually hates you.
Link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance.
Yeah, Seth was a great choice.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant.
As was Keith
Tell Commander
Richards.
Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Great. You pissed the captain off, and now I'm going to pay for it.
Don't blame me. The Captain's always in a bad mood.
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Oh, right. I forgot how to control things. Yeah, there we go. I don't think I'm going to do this 100% because I don't think I've ever done it 100%, but I am going to try to enjoy this experience and make you guys suffer through it.
You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
I'm going to be suspicious of Turians because Krogan. I think that makes me racist. Wish he'll get me banned from Twitch, but they're Turians. What are you going to do?
The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre,
Covert
a Turian Spectre,
agents.
on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology.
Cutting
Normandy's the only ship with
edge.
this prototype drive.
How is it cutting edge technology if these people have been doing this for tens of thousands of years and we just caught up?
Plus, there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious the shakedown run is just a cover.
Just do your
It
job.
goes on a need-to-know basis, Presley. Just follow the orders you're given.
Understood, Commander.
Headbutt this asshole. I like him, but headbutt this asshole. Speaking of people I hate, well, I don't hate him. He's just so
What
poor.
do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
I like the doctor too much to be mean to her. She's too nice.
This waiting's killing me. I've never been
And
on
she
a
gives me
mission like this
booze.
before, not one with a Spectre on board.
A Spectre? No Spectre. Just another mission. I do this all the time. It's not like I just became self-aware for the first time in my life.
On Torfin. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
Yeah. Be careful, you're gonna die.
You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
Yeah, you are. I mean, yeah, you are. You're dead, man, walking. I'm not talking to you.
Goodbye, Commander.
I mean, spoiler alert. As if you and the other person don't know what's gonna happen to that guy. Oh, yeah. I think on the first time I played this, I was like staring at this guy because I never. What?
Commander Shepard.
I didn't say talk. I was staring at him.
Will give us a chance to talk.
And of course, the camera locks onto you instead of the fucking Turian that you see for the first time. Where's the captain?
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
Beyond
They say it's
beautiful.
a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe.
Let's see what happens when I press this.
Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish
Hey, no drop
colonies
frames.
across
All
the
right.
galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Do you
Is
know
that
something?
no, I clicked back in the window. I wanted to say, is it a threat? Go back.
Galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
Yes, sir, Keith David, sir.
More than a simple shakedown run.
Yeah, I
already
totally
figured that out.
Well, I knew what's going on.
Pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Why didn't you tell me, douchebag?
I don't like being kept
mean-
in the dark, Captain.
Captain.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis.
I always need to know.
A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
What the hell's a Prothean?
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is Big Shepard.
Sobek, I see you there
Last time we
lurking.
made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
I love this. Why do we tell anybody? It's like we should have kept this for ourselves.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their
Terrible.
scientific expertise.
Terrible decision.
They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
It's 'cause I
Nihilus
like you.
wants to see you in action, Commander.
Yeah, he does.
He's here to evaluate you.
Since when do we answer to the Spectres?
Yeah, angry.
You're smart enough to know how things work, Commander. The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long
Right?
time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The
We went to
Spectres
war with
represent
you.
the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
How far has the Alliance come? It's been 20 years.
Reports from Torfin. A grim business, but you got the job done. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
I forgot about that. This guy, like, you chose me? I'm your
Why
Pokemon?
would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all
The
Turians
most
represent
racist thing.
humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the
I
galaxy.
see you as hotties.
And to the Spectres.
Yeah.
We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Yeah, I'm not gonna refuse. They're gonna give me more power? Yes. More
Just
money.
tell me what I have to do.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
Yeah,
You'll
will
be
it?
in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond
Aw.
Earth. It symbolizes
Very
humanity's
kind.
growth
I'm
and
sure your voice
evolution
is
as a
beautiful.
spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
I thought about using a voice changer to make it sound deeper and more Krogan-y, but eh. Yeah,
Just
who
give the
cares?
word, Captain.
I'm angry.
Should be getting
Throw me
close.
out of the ship. Let me kill
Captain,
things.
We got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Did we get better cameras in the 84th century? I hate this movie.
Taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't. Get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
The Mongolian throat singing robot. It's the hand of Nod.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
What the hell is 38.5? The flutter. Yeah.
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Well, I know what it is, but it's like he has it memorized.
This mission just got a lot
Like
more.
we've been watching this for 38.5
Small
seconds.
strike team can move quickly without drawing attention.
I guess that's why he's an
It's
admiral.
our best chance to secure the beacon.
What?
Grab your gear and meet us in
That
the
is a
cargo
dumb
hold.
look. That fits me, I guess. What are you gonna do?
Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Dead meat and asshole are coming with me? The hand.
Engaging stealth systems.
Sure is a big hole in the planet.
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
Yeah.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
Changed his voice.
Faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status
Did he just
reports
commit
throughout the mission.
suicide?
Otherwise, I want radio silence.
I don't like putting my life in the hands of a Turian, sir.
Nihilus is on our side. He wants you in the Spectres, and he wants that beacon.
He wants that beacon.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
I've always wondered, do we just like jump out and Mass Effect to the ground or something? I mean, how does that work? Oh yeah, the controls are always so weird.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Okay, so I have warp, which is terrible. Throw, which is good. Yeah. I'm so used to having charge because you have it for 2 of the games. Okay. Yeah. Oh, no. Shift does not run. Spaces run. Yeah, there we go. That doesn't bode well that I can't shoot a stationary target. Yeah. This is going to be good. It's going to be good.
Oh God, what happened here?
Wasn't ready for that. Oh yeah, I forgot. Dead meat, you go up ahead. Spider senses. He stood there and took it. Oh yeah, no ammo is so great.
I think we're good, Commander.
Yeah, we're good. Good.
Rip right
Just-
through the shields. Never had a chance.
Yeah, dead
Leave
meat.
him. We need to finish the mission.
Aye, aye, sir.
He just goes with it. Okay, maybe I do like him a little bit. He gained 2 points because of that. 5 points for Gryffindor. Nah, he's a Hufflepuff. I don't know the houses that well. I'm just making up. Can I take cover in this one? Yeah, you can. Okay. What the hell is he using? Use a sniper rifle, you asshole.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies.
Lot of bodies.
I'll try to catch up with you on the next side.
Oh good, so he misses with that too. Really? Okay, so fine. Give you an assault rifle because you suck. Cannot wait to not have you in my squad. BDSM. This is why you don't do this. What? So I told him to use the assault rifle, and he's fucking... He's just... What are you doing? What are you doing? Fuck. I mean, I guess he's getting it done, but he's also shooting a fucking rock.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212.
Wow.
Anyone in charge here, sir?
Auto holstering guns. Cool. I wish I had that.
Give me a status report, Williams.
Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Why are you alone?
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
You abandoned them.
You just left the rest of your unit behind to die?
We held our position as long as we could. The Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. They might still be there.
Alright. That scared the shit out of me.
You're coming with us, Williams. We need that beacon.
Aye, aye,
Thank you,
sir.
Sabin.
It's time for payback.
It's time for payback.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know.
Oh, what is he doing? What is he holding? He's holding inappropriate things for Twitch.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Like I said, no Turians. Fine. Don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to you anyway. Shoot better than this guy and I'll keep you in my squad. I don't remember if they... Did they fix the inventory system in this? Because I don't remember. Radioactive rounds. Yeah. So why does getting them sick make my cooldowns go faster? How does that work? Oh, is it the pink armor? So everybody says? Oh, it's not the pink armor. Well. Not the pink armor. Oops. I was supposed to do something here. Oh yeah, okay. I remember buttons.
Take cover.
Avatar in the lower left or right. I could probably do that. If I could count on my squad to protect me. Let's see. Hang on. Not now. Wait a minute. How dare you make suggestions and then say not to do suggestions. Why am I using this? I should be using a shotgun because shotguns are better. Yes. What? Meta jail? That ain't what I told you to do. I told you to... Yeah. Get the stuff. What? Damn dragons. Ooh, better shotgun. So put the boomstick on the boomstick. Accuracy rating. Who needs accuracy? Fuck accuracy. I mean, not... Well, anyway. I'm sure these dead bodies are fine. You guys okay? Yeah, they're good. Yeah, they're fine.
This is
I asked. They're okay.
The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who?
You ran past it to get to me. How did you not notice?
Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Let's get moving. Williams, where's the camp?
It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
That is kind of the Krogan mindset. Shotgun equals accuracy.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead.
What? And now it pulls out my sniper rifle? What? Okay. This game is fun. Yeah, here we go. You know, if I never go over the ridge up here... Oh, crap. Cutscene.
Keep your guard up. Oh God, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Yeah, I really didn't like these things the first time I played. Not cool. Swing and a miss. Okay, the shotgun sucks. Cool. That seems odd. Wow. Okay, cool. Upgraded shotgun, not as great.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Pistol is the strongest starting out, eh? Named after an ancient Sith Lord. Oh, you get to play Frogger, that's right. Yeah. Okay, I open the door, open. Press the frickin' button, okay. Okay, oh jeez.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
How did you end up in this shed?
We hid here during the attack.
This is my
They
home.
must have come here for the beacon. Luckily, it wasn't here. It
Oh,
was
that's
moved to
right,
the
yeah, Darth
spaceport
Nihilus.
Earlier this morning, Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp.
Operate
When the attack
Manuel.
came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon,
Only ruin and corpses will remain.
I like how this guy is spot on, like completely spot on, and yet we destroy him.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Everybody, like, has really short hair. I can shut him up.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Yeah, well.
Oh my god! What did you do?
I thought it was obvious.
You
Look at that
can't just
smile.
go around whacking people in the head.
Oh,
It was
yes,
only a
I
matter of
can.
time until he did something crazy and dangerous.
Oh, yes, I can.
You're right. By the time he wakes up, the meds will have kicked in.
Wait, wasn't Darth Nihilus the one that was, like, really cool looking, and you're like, wow, this is going to be the boss, and it, like, wasn't the boss of the game? The one with the cool mask? And then it turned out to be that disappointing guy being the boss?
What else can you tell me about the attack?
8 planets, yeah, sure he did.
1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding
He's
in the
whoring
sheds
for a
and
Vorin.
bullets swarmed over the camp. We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end.
Yeah, but
Everything went quiet.
they like led it up to make you think that he's going to be the badass of the century, and then he's not even the end boss. Yeah, he was a pain, all right. Always a pain. What am I even talking to you for? Goodbye.
Wait, take us to the spaceport.
Oh shit, I leveled up. And I never did the thing. Renegade +9. Ooh, fancy. Wait, that's not the right button. What's the right button? That's the right button. That's not the right button. I'll get the hang of this. Don't you worry. Oh, the intimidate. Yes. Said pistols, lift, shotguns. Oh, because I don't have any training in shotguns. You gotta do all this crap. The game is rewarding me. Punch more scientists. That's true. Operate Manuel. Warp is so terrible. I want to get to shotguns, but fuck it. Purges weapon heat. During the purge. Am I gonna need barrier? I don't even fucking know. I don't see. It's been so long since I've played Mass Effect, which is ironic that I don't remember what I normally pick. So I'm just kind of picking things that I'm sure won't come around to bite me later on. Toggle helmet. That's incredibly vulnerable. You know what? I don't care. We'll pick whatever. Oh, fuck. Don't care. Don't care. You're a bitch. Don't care. Okay. Punch more scientists. Confirmed. Pistols. It's not going to let me switch to my pistol anyway, because it's not going to keep it. Okay. Pistol accuracy. Purchase weapon heat. Number 3. And it didn't even give me the other thing I picked. Cool. Awesome. Things, yes. Metagel, Omnigel. I'm still sad that they did away with the Omnigel concept where you just can do everything with it. Need to lock unpicked? There you go. So if I don't go over this ridge, Nihilus will never die. No, I went too far. Terrible. How could I have done this?
Saren.
Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got
Yeah, right? He's totally normal. He's more machine now than man. that was so sad. Like, you can hear the gunshot, and it's like, I didn't know what to think of this guy, and then like, and this is the best song in all of Mass Effect. I'm not gonna.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
And you're dead. I've never used pistols. Which means I'm a schmuck, I guess. Look at him shooting the ground. What is this? What are you doing? Yeah, he's gonna get him. He's got him. Headshots even do more damage in this game. It's so old. And I keep pressing reload because I am a dork. Easy encryption. Master of Frogger. Or Progger. Yeah.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
No ammo, only heat. Water beetles. What? I'm gonna shoot your ass.
Until we know who you are.
Nice going, Cole. I told you we should have stayed hidden.
Is she wearing?
It's okay. We're all on the same side here. We're just
happy little beanie.
We've been hiding ever since that ship first showed up.
Oh, really?
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran.
Nervous hand gestures.
I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
That's suspicious.
We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
My head's in the way.
Some kind of
I
signal.
don't remember that in the original.
It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
So you're crazy and I should shoot you.
I have to go.
I have to go.
Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Give me the stuff.
Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
If there's something you're not telling me.
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major.
Smuggling?
In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You greedy bastard. You weren't running for your life. You were running to check on your merchandise.
No, it's not like that. I just knew there were some packages here, something we could use.
I've got a
I found
package.
pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
Oh, red. My first red. Yes.
I'm only gonna ask this once. Think long and hard before you lie to me again. Are you sure all you've got is one lousy pistol?
No, wait.
Kiss.
I just remembered.
Oh yes, I have other things.
Just had it in my pocket. Might as well take that too. That's everything, really.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? Would What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a
Is he
snitch.
worth dying for?
Would you rather be a snitch or a corpse?
Nice. This is the best.
Powell.
No honor among thieves.
That's all I know, really. So let's try to keep things friendly from here on in, okay?
There should be another red option. Shoot.
I have to go.
Stun him. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go take the crap out of your house here. Yes. Easy electronics. I like this Frogger thing. That was a neat idea. Assassin? That wasn't what I wanted. Terrible. It's been so long. Same shitty shotgun. Ooh, better pistol. Stinger 2. And then the crazy grenade. Oh, it doesn't give me a crazy grenade. I thought he just gave me one. Why can't I wear medium armor? Yeah, I'm not giving it to them. Screw those guys. Hey, hey, hey. What does Christ have to do with anything? And it pulled up. Just what? Why is my sniper? Why? Fucking A. Okay. Ooh, it's red. That's a good sign for a pistol. Nihilus, investigate.
It's Nihilus.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna go over here. And the medical kit was right there. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, well, that's just perfect, isn't it? That's just the way life is.
Over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
You're a coward,
I
because
like
you're a
the way you
human.
hid behind those crates during the fight. Really helped us out. Thanks a lot.
What fight?
Me? But I'm just a dock worker. I don't even have a weapon. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
What the hell are you talking about?
What the
There were
hell?
two Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Good thing he turned off his shields for some reason.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Oh, yeah. That asshole mentioned you.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks. For the smuggling ring.
Photos printed?
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Oh, yes, it
Anything
does.
hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
How many grenades do they go through on this peaceful planet that they need shipments of grenades?
Hand over those grenades. Now.
No.
Yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
No, they're not.
Too many people died here for you to start jerking me around.
Okay, all right. There was something else. Could be worth a fortune.
Love it.
Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
Yeah, bullshit. I mean, bullshit. Yeah, I've already fleeced you.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Yeah, that'll be safe, I'm sure. Oh, what was that sound? Did he just shoot himself? What just happened? I mean, did you guys hear that? Grenades are grenadier. Yes. What? I'm sure it's fine on. These just a little burned. It's fine. It's just a little airborne. This pistol. Where are you, bastard? Oh, I see you. Aha! Oh, that killed him? Where'd that guy go? Right? The Doom music starts. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let me on the frickin'... Oh, too stupid to notice the gap. Mind the gap. Come at me, bro. Oh. What is melee? Okay, there we go. Shift not being run is just so messing with me. What are you shooting? They're shooting me. I guess they don't do damage to my shields. Oh yeah, I can tell them where to go. That's right. Yeah, you guys go get shot. At least they sent the train back, you know? Loading.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Besides the giant hole in the ground? Get it. I don't get it. Yeah, if only one of those Geth had a sniper rifle, they could have killed us before we even got him. Lessons learned.
Demolition charges.
How do I disarm it? Oh, yeah.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
You only have 10 minutes to do it. Oh, I can't. I'm fatigued. I have to switch to shift to run. This is driving me nuts. Oh, hey. How you doing? It's still going. I forgot how weird the grenades are. Go get him, you asshole. Oh, he did. Attaboy, Caden. Oh, and somebody's got a rocket launcher. Oh, hey, a bomb. Don't know what the meta-gel button is, but don't tell anybody. Nope. No. 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 No, that's definitely not it. Why do I walk so slow when there's a grenade out? Well, I kind of blew up his body, so, you know, it's fine. I should probably figure out what button that is. Come on. I can't even drag it? You're gonna really make me check the menu? What? Okay, it did work. And didn't revive him. Okay. Learning new things. I stand there mystified trying to figure out how to revive him. Is he gonna get up? Is he just dead? I don't remember. Guess I have to check the frickin'... Terrible. Combat, shoot, aim, melee, first aid, V. Yeah, that didn't res him, and he's not getting up, which I thought he was supposed to do after the fight anyway. Okay, well, fuck him. That means I can nuke her and he dies too, so this works out really well. Give me that sweet loot. Hit shot. That is so stupid. Like, the shotgun didn't kill them that fast. Of course, you have to aim. do not like. And I remember you have to grab this stuff before you kill everybody, or else the cutscene cuts you off. Uh-oh. Yeah. Caden's still dead. Oh, well, fuck him. I mean, he was a good man who... Oh, he's alive, sort of. Nobody cares.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
I'm gonna touch it with a stick.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
If I just let her do this, she would have saved the universe, and I could have had a fucking Mai Tai on a beach.
No, don't touch it. Too dangerous.
I'm sure he's fine. Probably fine.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime.
And then it's Counselor Deanna Troi from Star Trek. That was jarring the first time.
Command of Captain Anderson, they managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
Actually, two of them. Uh-oh, the ship's blinky red. That's hot. I mean, not. You can't say that on Twitch, I guess. Never mind. Definitely not hot. Disregard. It's also weird because the Krogan doesn't follow my hands. I'm just trying to get my iPhone set up in time to do that, but I guess I'll have to do that next stream. Close up. I'm ready for my close up.
Doctor Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
He's not waking up. He's dead, Jim.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Renegade option.
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
I also remember the first time I played this, like, she expressed, when whatever option you pick, she's like happy or sad about it, and I'd never seen that in a video game, and I was like, wow, this is the future of gaming. But she's a douchebag who almost got me killed.
I expect better of my people, Williams. You endangered our entire mission.
Don't be so hard on her, Commander. We have no idea if that's what actually set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
What's the damage, Doctor?
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity.
Like you're a Krogan masquerading as a human.
I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
Like a nightmare. A nightmare, I tell you.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
About the airlock. What? Who said that?
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
Why is she here?
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
That's a mistake.
I don't want her on my ship.
I'm the captain of this ship, Commander, and I want Williams on our crew.
Yeah, I'm gonna pretend like Jenkins never existed.
You said you needed to see me in private,
I'll
Captain?
walk right over that.
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
To hell with them.
The Council can kiss my ass. I won't let
Kiss
them
my
blame
ass.
me for losing the beacon. I didn't do anything wrong.
I'll stand behind you and your reports, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian.
Thank you, Keith
Saren's
David.
a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue.
Among Us.
A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
Everybody
He
hates
thinks
humans.
We're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Should I sound crazy or crazy? Crazy it
Just
is.
before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
War never changes.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
Angry.
They'll think I'm crazy.
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon.
Crazy
Lost
man.
Krogan technology, blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction, whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy.
Then why didn't you kill him?
This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
It's a pretty big leap. I mean, he's right, but that's a pretty big leap.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre.
I'll kill them
He
all.
can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
I always hated the Council.
When have they ever done anything for humanity?
If we expose Saren as a traitor, the Council will revoke his Spectre status. I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Like, that's gonna matter. Oh, the computer says you're not the Master Chief anymore, but I know you're the Master Chief, so go ahead and go do whatever the hell you want. Oh, thanks. I'm gonna blow up this planet. I'm sure revoking his library card's gonna really show him. No, we're not talking to you. Fuck off. The elevator! I forgot about the elevator. Yeah. Is it still 20 minutes of elevator ride? Yeah, the first one, wasn't it just forever? I'm gonna go through your locker. Oh yeah, that's just rearming people, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Terrible.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
Supplies?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. Well, as long as you don't mind paying.
Hey, you?
Why should I pay you for my weapons?
Siri, open the airlock
My
doors.
stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
How are you out of a job? You're the quartermaster on the...
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Oh yeah, this is the guy with all the expensive crap he can't afford. Yeah, I'm gonna buy Metagel. That I can't use. Hitting buy doesn't buy things. Why? Heavy armor Krogan. What? Only specially trained frontline soldiers can wear it. How do I have all this crap already? Ah, well. I should have waited to come down here till I had Rex or somebody. Finishing this fight. Doesn't he say that like every Halo? It's like, I have a bad feeling about this for Star Wars. No, I'm not talking to you. Go away. Siri, can you depressurize Bay 2? Oh wait, no, Edie. Whatever. She's not on the ship anyway. It's Siri now.
I'm glad
Hey,
you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Was it? Did anybody know he was alive? I can't even just sprint continuously on the ship. Ugh.
Good timing,
I'm so out of
Commander.
shape.
I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
There's taxes in the future. Oh. It's so big.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why
Yeah, it
so
is.
touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel
Get him,
Control,
Joker.
This is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
I bet that guy's busy.
This is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This was such a cool scene 20 years ago. Really? It's gonna load and then load?
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Look into it for 20 seconds and then render a verdict.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
They're blind.
I'm not gonna sit on my ass just because the Council doesn't want to do anything. If they won't
Remember, this
stop
is Ass
Saren,
Effect.
I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've
Look at the tail.
already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy.
Check my
for the
tail back and
Spectres.
forth.
The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up
Blech.
dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have
level.
clearance to get in.
If I killed him now, would we, like, totally undo Mass Effect 3? Nah, I can still pull it. Oh, he's not in the room. They knew what I was gonna do. Those crafty bastards. Hendrickson saw some unusual shit. Go find them. This place is laid out so weird. What I wouldn't give for infinite stamina. These guys are great.
This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. Hello there, human. Sincere apology.
They're great.
I am here on
I should have made one.
and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response.
I bet they're good eating.
You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong. And it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Who's this Asari consort?
Consort, you say?
Curious. You have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a...
The Shy Elcor.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot.
He just tried to hit me. Did you see that? Oh, you can't. Won't let me click. Terrible.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response.
Crack you open like an egg, little man.
You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
I am very sorry for it.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke.
Chastising rebuke.
Inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell. Good day to
Don't care, there's killing to be done.
Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
I mean, not killing to be done. I'm totally a responsible gun owner. What? Did she just trip? What was that? Oh, this game. Voodoo. Voodoo. Diplomatic. Yeah.
Human, delighted welcome. It is good to meet you.
Delighted welcome. There's the bug. Anka was talking about the bug. There's the bug.
Don't believe the rumors. The consort... What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you? Relax.
Shit
Private.
down your
This isn't
neck.
an inspection. Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Probably not.
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
A suspicious
Sure.
eyebrow.
She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
This guy's blue.
Commander
I
Shepard,
approve.
I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
He's got a blue face. I always liked him.
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back.
Oh, now
and
he's got
take
blue
it.
eyes.
I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
No, I'm gonna ask you every question on the frickin' thing
Tell me
now.
about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Fucking space
I'll be
bird.
going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Guess it wouldn't look bad to open fire on the commander of the army on here.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Yeah. No. Not happening. Citadel Tower. Oh, Caden's gone. Oh, there he is. I have never played Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually. Oh no, it's our bad boy. Man, he got here fast.
Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the Council. Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Yeah, 20 minutes.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
You blew it.
Sounds like you came up empty.
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid.
He is
But I know
blue,
he's
so
up
he's
to
pretty
something.
good.
Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
Do
I think
Turians
the
have
Council's
guts?
ready for us, Commander.
How
Good
the
luck,
hell
Shepard.
would you know? They're a
Maybe they'll
mile
listen
ahead
to
of
you.
us. God, can I leave these people behind yet? Soon I will have people other than them. Trees. Ugh, I can only run for like 10 seconds. And by 10 seconds, I mean 2.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
Thanks for waiting.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
Yeah.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
Yeah, screw witnesses.
Accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With
Gotcha.
Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
I will kill you.
You can expect me to kill you the next time we meet.
He said I picked that one.
Species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
The Spectres.
No right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose.
Why do they make the hologram so big?
Time, Counselor, and mine.
You arrogant bastard.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
No.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Jump, 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 jump. Oh.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
They'll never help us.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
I want to say I don't trust him, but he's blue, so I kind of have to give him a little bit of trust.
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
Okay.
I'll take care of it.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
I thought you said he was a drunken loser.
Couldn't hurt to go talk to him. Just be careful. I wouldn't call him reliable.
Could I have a drink while I'm there, sir?
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way.
A lot of people died.
And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience. No hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
So would I. It's been so long I've forgotten half of these options. I would too.
Sometimes 1,000 people must die so 1,000,000 can live.
But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing.
Likes the
And
violence.
he knows how to cover his
Uh-oh.
tracks.
This isn't good. He's on to me.
I should go.
I
Good
should
luck,
go.
Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
It's the best transition. I should go. Maybe that's what I'll end all my streams with. I should go.
That guy's up to something.
What guy?
It's a furry.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind.
Doing over there, furry? Gonna make a quad suit out of a
Yes,
for a
is
keeper.
there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep.
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Relax.
Just tell me what you're doing. I'm not here to get you into trouble.
All right. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
I've lied. lies? Why the lies?
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
I'm a Krogan who says he's gonna
suppose I
do
could
your
use the
thing,
help.
so I
Let
can
me
make
guess.
money.
It's the scanning device I developed. Activated each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
I should
Yes,
go.
I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Sure is red. Scanning. Beep. Yeah, I did it.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making us stronger.
Fountain. Out of breath, soldier. Oh yes, the elevators. The elevator music. Yeah.
I can't believe the Council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they'd take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
So you can skip the dialogue now. Interesting.
Look at that bug thing.
Please do not disturb the Keepers.
Can't tell me what to do.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be...
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here.
This one believes it has the right to move freely.
I'm gonna argue with myself.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
What are you doing?
Are you allowed to preach here in the Presidium?
The words this
There's no
unworthy one
oxygen in
speaks
space.
are merely observations of the truth. The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
Get out of here.
This is the Presidium, not a church. Evangelize somewhere else.
This one's beliefs will not be suppressed. If others wish to try, they are welcome to do so.
Same voice actor always weirded me out.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
It's not smart enough.
Because it's a big, stupid jellyfish.
Big,
How can I convince my superiors
stupid
I deserve a promotion if I cannot convince this annoying jelly to leave? I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
Right? You're pathetic.
If you can't solve this problem, you don't even deserve to be in CSEC.
I didn't ask for your help.
Wow, I'm a dick.
The CSEC officer states that preaching... This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to
Breaking
state
the law.
truth of the
Breaking the
Enkindlers,
law.
and thus...
The CSEC officer is just doing his job. You're causing trouble.
This one is too humble to suggest that the CSEC officer is personally biased. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Oh, come on. Oh. I don't have enough anger juice, apparently.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
This one will continue to spread its message.
I don't think I've ever had an issue running out of anger juice. How am I supposed to get more? I literally can't have more. Well, that's not cool. Where do I get more anger juice? There's no need to be a cop about it. Hey, he's breaking the law. There's no other option that'll get me more anger juice, so I have to pick it. If I say this is not the way, then he's gonna be like, oh no, Sonic. I don't have to talk to him yet. Nope, put the gun away. Put the gun down.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased.
I guess
to
they
see
all
you
sound
here in
like
my
they all
den.
use the same voice actor. Oops. Personal question.
This one's face name is Delaninder.
Can I buy shit already?
Please take time to examine
Thank
the
you.
fine goods.
Show me your items.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
this one is pleased to do so, human.
Oh yeah,
You
the
will
shopping
not
is
be
so weird.
disappointed.
View armor. 10,000 space bucks. And why does it have all alien armor this early in the game? There it is. Yeah, there it is. There she is. The statue of the Krogan. Yeah. She looks good. Yeah.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Are you real?
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive
Stupid
virtual
machine.
intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
I want to hear about the thing, but I don't want to encourage her.
Give me the tour.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 3. Here in the financial,
Yeah.
the statue you see before you was commissioned to honor the Krogan soldiers who gave their lives to protect Citadel space during the
looks so
Rachni
good.
Wars. In the aftermath of the
Not
Krogan
you.
rebellions, several
you.
embassies
Go
petitioned
back
to
to-
have the statue removed. However, this motion was eventually quashed by the Council.
Why did the council fight so hard to keep the statue?
Because we're great.
The Krogan were instrumental in saving the galaxy from the Rachni threat. The Council believed this historical fact should not be forgotten. The Council also hoped that preserving the memorial would improve diplomatic relations with the Krogan and bring about a peaceful resolution to the rebellions.
That worked well.
Unfortunately, the Krogan refused to negotiate and only surrendered after their population and homeworlds had been ravaged by the Turians.
Not picking that one. Oh, but I need the anger juice. What do I do? I don't think I've ever picked it, actually.
Tell me more about the Krogan rebellions.
In recognition of their efforts during the Rachni Wars, the Krogan were granted several new colony worlds by the Council. Over the next 400 years, the Krogan species began to expand. Blessed with an extremely high birth rate, their numbers began to swell. Faced with a critical overpopulation crisis, the Krogan started a violent colonization of nearby worlds inhabited by other Council species.
They didn't want their worlds invaded. They shouldn't have had other worlds.
For a full century, the Council and its member species fought to bring the Krogan under control. With the aid of the newly discovered Turian Empire, they were ultimately successful.
You needed the Krogan to stop the Rachni. Then you needed the Turians to stop the Krogan. So who's gonna stop the Turians?
Us.
I am sorry, but that question is beyond my programming parameters. The Turians
They're
are
not a
members of
threat.
the Citadel Council. They are not a threat to galactic peace.
Terrible.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
I gotta pick that option to give me more angry juice.
In the aftermath of the Krogan rebellions, several embassies...
No, that's the wrong one.
You needed the
Ah!
I am sorry. but
Going too
that's-
fast.
the
That's
Ca-
what she said.
Unfortunately, the Krogan...
Sounds like they got...
Yeah.
I am sorry, but a value judgment
We're gonna
of
skip
that
over that.
nature goes
We're gonna edit
beyond
that
my
out.
Programming.
What were the Rachni Wars?
Nearly 2,200 years ago, explorers seeking to expand Citadel space opened up mass relays.
I wonder how far I can lean over
systems controlled
before
by
it
the
starts
Rachni.
freaking out.
A highly intelligent and aggressive insect
Apparently it doesn't
race,
freak out. Okay.
The Rachni unleashed a war of conquest against the rest of the galaxy, that lasted for nearly 3 centuries. The emergence of the Krogan finally turned the tide in favor of the Citadel species. Krogan forces provided the numbers necessary to halt the Rachni advance and drive them back. The Krogan then pursued their retreating fleets. Able to survive the harsh environments of the Rachni homeworlds, the Krogan hunted their enemy to extinction.
Yeah, kill them all.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina.
Of course, in my normal playthrough, the last playthrough, I saved the Rachni Queen because she's cool, and I guess I can't do that as a Krogan, so I guess that means I have to kill her. Wah, wah. Money. Yeah, get that money. $30, that's it?
Welcome, I am Naylina. I don't recognize
She's
you
really
as
blue,
one of
isn't
our
she?
expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
To those who don't know, I really like the color blue. That's why blue Krogan, blue everything. But it's like, I just never understood why the Asari never did anything for me. It's like they're literally blue. They should have been my favorite forever. And I don't know why they weren't. They even have tentacles.
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But
She
if you
got some
wish to
funky
meet with me,
eyebrows.
she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Got hedgehog eyebrows. She gonna kill somebody with them.
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
How are you gonna contact me?
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nalina,
Yes, Shaira?
send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
Yes, of course, mistress.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, kids, look away. This is now an 18+ stream. I'm looking at you, Sobek.
Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
What does she want to see me for?
I don't know. You'll have to ask her yourself.
Did she
head
just wink at me?
upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Did she just wink at me? Winking, huh? I really like these little guys. They didn't get much screen time, and that makes me sad. I wish you could have seen like their battle fleets and stuff in the third one. But no.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
No, he's not. He dead. Oh wait, no, he's not dead. Not yet. But soon. Soon. Space bed. Look at that purple space bed. How do you even get in it? You don't. It's just for looks.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our Citadel.
I don't like people spying on me.
Spy?
I apologize, Commander. I make it my business to know when important people arrive on the station. Many of them become clients. But that is not why I asked you here. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Oh, yes? What is it?
Tell me about this problem you're having.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
Why are you touching me?
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
Not interested.
I don't make any promises, but I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Commander. That is all I can ask. Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies,
I need an adult.
I would be very grateful. Now I must ask you to take your leave. I have many clients.
This is such a weird interaction. It's like she just tells you to stay far away from her, then she like cups your cheek, and then she's all up in your business.
I have to admit I'm a little nervous.
There's no air in space. Core's den. Okay, I gotta zip over to the old bar. Gonna go drink on the job here. Oh, thank you. Wait, this isn't the right place. First Krogan. I did walk up and stare at this guy for a little while on the first playthrough. I was like, wow. If only I knew. If only I knew. Moreland's famous shop.
Hello there. Welcome to Moreland's famous shop. You want
Nailed
many
it.
good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
You have anything for free? I still haven't gotten any money.
Very good things I have. You will see.
Did I just do? Pistols, huh? Nope, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Oh, I can't afford any of it. Because I'm a poor man serving in the army here.
That's him.
What? Fight music. How dare you strafe? Okay, you guys go kill the fucker already. Oh, I forgot that the powers don't track. Powers don't track in this game. They do in the other ones, but not this one. I still can't get more anger juice. No! What am I gonna do? Barrier unlocked. Oh no, I can't unlock it. I don't need shotguns, I have pistols. Yeah. Okay, let me do the thing. There we go. Oh, they don't level up at the same time. Okay. Okay.
All targets down.
Barrier number 2. And they don't swip. They don't swap. Cool. And I'm bleeding to death. But hey, oh, I can recover. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah. Sit down. I think I will. Relax. What does the relax do? The Avatar doesn't like to dance. Okay, well. I don't think I can play this. I'm gonna get banned from the internet. This lewd action. Krogan.
I got business here, but not with you.
Oh.
Commander. What do you want?
I'm here on Shaira's behalf. Your lies are hurting her.
Good. Her lies have been killing me for days. I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
So if you feel that way, then why spread lies about her?
Because she rejected me.
Because I'm in love.
Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
Some general. What kind of example are you to your troops?
The troops can kiss my leathery backside. All I want is to retire.
Leathery backside. I gotta remember that.
Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do.
I don't know. Is my backside leathery? Can I ask that? Ooh, a red. Go juice. Get a grab.
Never let the enemy see your weakness. You know that, General.
Enemies? The one place I always felt at peace was with her. So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
I don't think it could hurt.
Yeah, it doesn't follow me quick enough to...
Maybe you're right, Commander.
Oh well.
Shaira's worth the effort, even if she won't have me back.
Finally.
Now get up and get moving, General.
All right, I'll go to her after I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
Sure.
What do you want me to do?
I like money.
There's an Elcor diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why does he think that?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
Why can't you tell him yourself?
Well, the last time he saw me, I was disparaging his ancestors and shouting his secrets in public.
Nice.
Take this data pad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the Elcor.
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
His name is Zaltan. He's an Elcor diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira.
Sick beats, yo.
Here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Aw. Isn't he sweet?
A general like that getting so upset about a woman.
Generals aren't people.
Because you don't understand.
Back off, Rex.
Oh, here he is.
To take you down.
Here's Big Daddy.
What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here.
Oh, yeah.
This is Fist's only chance.
Look at him.
If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex.
Look at him.
End of story. This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
You will soon.
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
Alliance military. I could have been a Marine, you know. Instead, I joined the goddamn Citadel Security. Biggest mistake of my life.
I'm looking for a C-Sec officer, a Turian named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Yeah, don't get caught between two Krogans, yes. I mean, what?
Just tell me where Garrus is before this gets...
Just remember, I'll be stepping on your throat in like a game or two.
The captain used to
Just wait. Oh no, I don't. Garrus does.
Didn't know
That's right.
that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Why should I believe a drunk like you?
Fine, ask Anderson. I bet he tells you. He's too stupid and proud to lie right to your face.
Normally, I would headbutt you for talking about my captain like that.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs
Dr.
the
Michelle?
clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
Isn't that the guy I punched in the face? I think that was. That was the guy I punched in the face.
I'm out of here.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go.
Oh, I didn't get any angry. Fuck. Come on, man.
The back rooms are private, reserved for Fist and his friends.
Fist.
What did that other Krogan want? Rex?
Personal matter.
Not real chatty, is he?
Personal matter.
Goodbye.
Enjoy the club.
You can't tell me what to do. This is none of your damn business. Hey look, I'm out of stamina. I can save the world, but I can't run more than 4 steps. I forgot where I need to go. I'm gonna go tell Elcor man that he's good, because he'll give me money. That money. Can't have automatic doors in the future. Why? No, that's not the direction. There we go.
Strange greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving, I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Not true. Look at this.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the
Unfathomable.
Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
Deal with it.
Just make sure you leave Shaira out of it from now on.
Agreed, most assuredly. It is clear that the consort was blameless. Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
Whatever. Whatever.
Hello, human. Thankful. That was a great thing.
Oh, you got the
did,
big plot.
Commander. Approving.
Plodding away.
You see, then not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this in some way.
Yeah, I got $30 whole.
Apologetic. Not listen to my...
$30 whole. She does. She like trips when she starts going the other way. Love it. Great game. Med clinic. Oh, well, I guess nobody says anything. Cool.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
Oh, you can see his butt.
Now, if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut, or
Oh my god, I have to kill myself again.
let her go.
Over there.
Oh my gosh, I can't aim. Kill him, Garrus, you're just standing there. Oh, there's somebody else. Kill. Can one of you guys just go do something about that guy? I just want to see what happens now. Nothing. Go over there. Go get him.
I can't get there.
Perfect.
We got him, Commander. You think
Excellent
it's
game.
expensive to live here? You can keep the Presidium. This is where the action is.
It is.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
I shot.
You took him down clean.
Sometimes you get lucky. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
Not the one I punched in the face.
Thanks to you, all of you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna protect
Why
you.
were they threatening you? Who do they work for?
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian
Princess
came by my
Tali,
office.
Ali, Ali.
She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell
Ali
me what did it.
Aquarian.
I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Go on.
Then what?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker?
That's stupid.
Stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants.
Don't you give me the finger.
Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
Evidence.
She must have something that proves he's a traitor. Did the Quarian mention anything about Saren or the Geth?
She did. the information she was going to trade. She said it had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard, but I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I'm so
I
racist.
couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
I can't stay mad at
Welcome
you.
aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Krogan might come in handy, baby.
He's at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Why would you bring him to a school? Yeah. Squad. Man, I gotta give him 1,000,000 points before you can use sniper rifles. Sad face. That's a helmet. That poor guy. Look at that helmet. You can't cover up that face. Look at that face. You can't cover that up. Chemical rounds. That sounds like a job for the pistol. Same. And no armor for him. So he'll be using that assault rifle forever. Hey, the CSEC Academy, how about that? It's right there. That's what I tell people all the time. Officer Lang. What you doing, Officer Lang?
Hey, I know you. You're Shepard, right? Torfin was a case study during my training. I can't believe you took out the whole base.
This guy looks a little bloated in the face.
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security.
Wasn't that Venom's name?
Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can
Is
help
this
you
frickin'
with?
Venom? In my Mass Effect?
I have to go.
I have to go.
You're probably real busy. Well,
I should go.
See you around, Commander.
Oh, it's such a long hallway. I will never be able to run it all. Ah! Not even halfway. Love it.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
The whole planet was wiped out, but it's an isolated thing, kind of like that Death Star in Alderaan. It just happened once. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Welcome to CSEC. That was a codex entry. Look at him. He's blue. No, he's not. Yeah, he is. How about that? There's the boy.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
He's so hot. Look at him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Do it. Give him the glare.
Go on. Get out of here.
Do I know you, human?
Oh, you will.
My name's Shepard. I'm going after Fist. Thought you might want to come along.
Shepard. Commander Shepard. I've heard a lot about you.
So pretty. Look
We're
at him.
both warriors, Shepard. Out of respect, I'll give you a fair warning. I'm going to kill Fist.
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy, and you will find a friend.
I like that.
I think we're gonna get along just fine, Rex.
Let's go. I hate to keep Fist waiting.
Yeah. We can't do anything well, but we're gonna kill everything anyway.
Every time I visit the Citadel, C-Sec brings me here.
See, wouldn't he look so much better with a tail like mine? He's got that little nub. So close. Okay, so now we gotta go back to the bar. Gotta go drink some more. Yeah, that would have been great. Romance. Aw, thank you. Welcome, Naki. Now gotta go talk to the professional prostitute. Yeah, I can just walk right in now. I'm a big shot.
It was a long time ago, though. I barely remember it. What drew you back to the Citadel and to the concert? I don't know.
She's a mind parasite.
It may sound strange, but I simply felt cold. That's not strange.
Okay, so am I gonna have to do the option where I have relations with her? Is that what I'm gonna have to do? I think that's probably what I'm gonna have to do. Because isn't that what got this game on national television when it came out? How dare they have poorly rendered scenes of relations?
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
Let's talk what you can do for
I can't spend gratitude.
I would not dream of
Love
letting
it.
you go without payment. I do not make a habit of incurring debts.
Yeah, you do.
These credits will cover your expenses. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
Very.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become.
What?
I see your skin, tough as the scales on any Turian.
Yeah. Wait, what? Turian?
Wall between
What?
you and everyone else, but it protects you, makes you strong. You never hide your strength either. It serves you well, terrifies your foes. Few will dare to stand against you. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
That's it?
Thanks, I guess.
Uh-oh. Boss music.
Eyes and relax, Commander.
Okay, children, look away. I'm gonna have to block the stream for a second. You're not looking away. I see you not looking away. Oh my god. This is so risque. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't make the little ee when her hand falls. Oh.
Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the
Shepherd
Alcor
stare.
ambassador, I would like you to have this
Yeah.
small trinket.
The small trinket. Is it one of your head tentacles?
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on.
It's a rock.
And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you.
Yeah, you have.
Remember my words, Commander Shepard.
I don't remember what that stupid little trinket is. Do you guys remember what that is? It's just not an inventory I can just look at, right? Oh, there he is. Krogan Battlemaster. Gotta make him angry. Increases melee damage by 175. He can't shoot shit, but by God, they can't kill him. Wait, did I have more? Did I have more anger juice? I still can't get more anger juice. New ranks will unlock as you become a specter. Okay.
It will give you strength.
Is it a rock? I honestly, I don't remember. I don't recall. It's been so long since I've done this. But it seems like something like that would have some sort of significance in the game. Like, oh, you found the woman of ill repute rock. Sign. Give me that experience, yo. Gimme. Where do I gotta go now? I gotta go to the... a bug. Money. $30. Yeah. $30. Oh yeah, I gotta go kill the guy. I mean, totally not kill the guy. Do I need to talk to this guy yet?
What's this? One of the Earth Clan.
Earth Clan. Yes, just a human, not a Krogan in disguise. No.
You were the one
I mean,
called
yes.
Shepherd. You were at Torfin, correct?
Every
You
time
led
I
the
see my
final
tail
assault
swish, it
against the enemy base.
makes me very happy.
Serves.
Are you spaying
I don't
at
like
me?
strangers keeping tabs on me.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
Ooh, a piece of candy. Yeah.
I should go.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
What do you think, guys? Should that be my exit? For every stream, I should go? Ward. I'm stupid. It's a ward. Jordan, this is where I have to, like, kill everybody in the bar, right? A gentleman's club. That's a nice icon. But who has hair like that?
Looks like it's shut down.
And claws. Oh no, it's just boot. Fist knows we're coming. Uh-oh. Okay, get back in cover. This game. Oh, I like whatever mod that is. Bleed to death mod. Oh, that's a pole. I shot that pole real good, you see, guys? Sneaky. They can't see me. Oh, come on. Clearly an invisible wall. Gotta love it. Oh, it's C to make him come back. Cover, damn it! My God, I can snipe with this thing. You guys are right. I should listen to you more often. Jeez. Really, I could have shot that and killed them all. Bag him and tag him. Ding. Oh, oops, wait.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer. Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
How can he know? He looked like everybody else. I mean, am I missing something?
I just killed 50 bodyguards to get in here. What do you think I'll do to you?
Screw Fist. He doesn't pay us enough for this.
It would have been quicker to just kill them.
That's my boy.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
It's faster, though. Easy decryption. Oh no. The Frogger. New pistol.
Why do I have to do everything myself?
Hold the line!
Okay, it doesn't shoot through shields very well.
Wait!
I just have to kill him.
I surrender.
Tell me where the Quarian is, and I won't have to shoot you in the kneecaps.
She's not here. I don't know where she is.
Take that, kneecaps.
He's no use.
Pow pow.
Let me kill him.
Let me
Wait,
kill him.
wait, I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here. Said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker, ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Tell me where that meeting is before I blow your lying head off.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
We got that boom boom pow.
What are you doing?
The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
He deserved it.
A lot of people died because of him. He had it coming. Now let's move. We have to save that Quarian.
Get to the Quarian before it's too late. If only I could run. These guys were late to the party. Oh good, thanks Garrus. Bitch slap. I'm gonna beat you to death. Oh no, I can't. I'm dying. Oh well. So close. The headbutt maneuver did not work. I'm here to let you know that that did not work well. Give us the data and we'll let you go.
Did you bring it?
Did you bring
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
She got that boom boom pow. Look at him run! Oh, my pistol overheated. That's a first. Can I switch to another gun? Haha, I can't. Wow. Wow. The shotgun does nothing. The goggles, they're like goggles.
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
I gotta be nice to her because I like her.
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
Someone who saved your
I don't
life.
have time for questions. I need the evidence you have against Saren.
I guess I owe you. But not out here in the open. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
My ambassador? Krogans don't have an... Oh, yes. I mean, the human ambassador.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Can you guys pick which one I'm gonna pick? In your minds, can you see which one I'm gonna pick? Can you see it? You can see it, can't you? Shit.
This Quarian can help us bring down Saren. I would have told you that if you hadn't jumped down my throat.
I apologize, Commander. This whole thing with Saren has me a bit on edge. Maybe we should just start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
Love interest.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have.
Oh wait, she can't be a
something of
love
value.
interest in the first one, can
In this
she?
way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
Right? Is it just the Asari lady, Leora, who I should know that name because I named a snake character after her?
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even
Think of the
knowledge that will
professional
make life
bearer of
easier
bad
on the
news.
flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Gotta be nice.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people
No,
into
it can't be
exile,
just humans.
the Geth
No.
never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How would you know they haven't left the fucking Veil in 200 years, but you know this?
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Oops. That's a problem.
Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
Now wait, they won't believe an eyewitness, but they're gonna believe a random recording of it. Then, oh, it's totally his voice saying things.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait,
Like a
there's
weapon.
more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
It's Deanna Troi from Star Trek.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
Shut
the
your
vision
face.
on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
Don't tell them. We're gonna keep it a
They
secret.
won't believe you anyway. Just keep them out of this.
We have to tell them. Even if they don't believe anything else, this proves Saren is
This
a traitor.
proves it.
The captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right
This
away.
totally proves it.
What about her? The Quarian.
Who? She's gone. Oh, there she
My
is.
name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
Got shot and nearly
I thought
died.
you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this? Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
You're not ready for this.
I'll take
I'm not
all
picking
the
that
help
one.
I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Yeah.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Gotta have the big boy and the awesome girl. She doesn't get her frickin' little drone in this one, does she? Ah, she doesn't need armor. She'll be fine. Right? She'll be fine. Did she even use a sniper rifle? Why can't he use Krogan armor? That doesn't make any sense. Smash damage. The Krogan gets the smash damage. It's required. Nope. Nope. Just running around with a shotgun out, it's fine. Sambesh Bhatia.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment of your time?
Do I look like I have a moment? I mean, I have my guns out and everything.
Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
A lot of people want my help these days. What makes you special?
My
A lot
wife
of
was
people.
Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Garbage.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
I'm concerned with the living, not the dead.
Oops.
I don't have time for this.
I understand. You have many important things to do. If you do have time, however, Mr. Bosker is the man in charge of my case. He's in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral and the respect she deserves.
You know what? We're helping this guy. Fuck being evil. I guess I can still be evil and help her, but... We're going to the expensive bar anyway, guys. We're gonna get our drink on.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
Stop stealing corpses.
You can cut the red tape for a grieving husband. I want you to release the body of Nerali Bhatia.
Commander,
Look at
nothing
Rex
would
glaring
make me
at him.
happier. I'm afraid, though, that it's not quite that simple. Serviceman Nerali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
I don't care how badly the Geth mangled the body. It's the husband's right to claim her.
Mangled that body.
We are not holding Nerali Bhatia's body out of discretion. We are, frankly, holding the body for research. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
You know who and what I am. If I want Nerali Bhatia, I can get her.
Commander, I don't think threats are necessary. Even if the body were here on the Citadel, would you really risk going in shooting to get it?
I think we would, wouldn't you guys? Would you guys? I mean, maybe not for a dead body, but I think I think I would.
You said you'd been briefed on me. How far do you think I'm willing to go on this?
All right, Commander. You win. It was
Yeah,
hard enough
win.
refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
Yeah, +9 renegade. Yeah, get that angry juice.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
You still busy? Yeah, I showed her. Oh, right next to the space cop. Run for it! Open door. Oh my god, the doors. I guess they had to load crap, and that's why the doors were like that.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any
I took care of it.
Your wife is coming home.
I threatened to kill hundreds of people.
I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
Who cares? I don't need war assets in the future. That's future Krogan's problem. Just because you're a time traveler doesn't give you permission to tell me. Oh wait, yeah. Never mind. It's easy to get it now, isn't it? Because you can't play multiplayer, so they just like give you hundreds of war assets just cause. What am I supposed to be doing now? I'm supposed to be storming the Citadel again? She bouncy. Thought she was bugging out, but nope, she's just bouncy. She's a cutie, not gonna lie. You have 1.0 multiplayer.
Come on.
What?
Udine is presenting the Quarians'
Oh,
evidence
yeah.
to the council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding...
This'll make him believe it.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador.
Irrefutable now.
Saren will be stripped
A
of his
random
Spectre
audio
status,
file.
and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Irrefutable proof.
She must be working with the Geth, too.
Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know
No,
about
you're
that?
not.
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
It's trouble.
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
I think you guys know which one I'm gonna choose.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet.
I like his style.
One man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Nice. But they'll start a galactic civilization war for Krogan's taking over a few colonies, but hey, let's not be racist.
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
Shepard's right. I'm sick of this council and its anti-human bull.
Ambassador.
The
There
people
is a
gasping in the background.
way to stop Saren that does not require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
Shut your leathery ass up.
It was a Turian Spectre who betrayed this council, and it was a human who exposed him. I've earned this.
Siri, make him a Shepherd.
Step forward.
Make Shepherd a Spectre place. What are you people looking at? What are you doing?
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained.
Terrible
but
mistake.
chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle.
More
Those
guns.
whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
Punch him in the
You are
face.
first
Punch him
human
in the
Spectre, Commander.
first.
This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I've been ready for this since Eden Prime.
20 minutes ago.
Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Jump, jump. Wait.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
Gonna need guns. Lots of guns.
Bastard didn't even thank you.
Hey, this guy gets it.
What do you expect from a politician? Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Spectre training. Oh, that's why I have to have Unity to do it. Does this affect the... Oh no, I didn't. I should have put more into Krogan Go Juice. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea who that is, Corbin. I don't. Ironically, I didn't ever watch many streamers before I decided I wanted to try this, so that probably shows in how wonderful this is going so far. It's a YouTube channel. Well, I will try to look it up. Hopefully it's a good thing. Who's Garoth? Isn't that from fucking Star Trek?
I'm on a break.
Go to hell.
Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
Look at... I love the Rex stare. I love it. It's just like, I'm gonna eat you alive. When
Maybe I can help.
Shepard turns his back.
Maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
No.
I'm not just some soldier. I'm a Spectre.
Didn't you just hear that announcement 2 meters behind us?
I heard they were thinking about letting humans into the ranks. About time. Well, that means you can go anywhere you want, right? Even out into the Traverse?
Anywhere.
My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And
Maybe
that
they want to
usually
live
means
green.
one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Those are both bad.
Neither one of those options leaves a lot of hope.
I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
Let's talk things.
What's in this for me?
I can't afford to pay you anything. If I had that kind of cash, I'd have hired a recovery team to track him down already. Maybe you could look into this as a personal favor, you know? We humans have to stick together.
Less humans, huh?
Give me the coordinates.
I'm sure he'll come up with some money.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find him.
Does this random guy on break have access to my ship? And 2 and 3, can't you just run forever? Isn't that the way it works? Ooh, the smooth jazz version of the don't know if you guys can hear that. The smooth jazz version of the main theme. So jazzercise.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
That seems legitimate. We can't hear from an entire world. What happened? We're not sure. We're no comment. It's like that meme, they don't know I'm the conduit. Krogan. The Krogans know.
I was never a fan of this statue. The Krogan monument just seems more impressive to me.
Yeah. When I was looking into getting a Krogan suit built for the third time, they wanted to include something that would make my voice gravelly like that, and I thought that would be cool. I forgot where I'm going. I always pick the wrong one. Gotta get the big guns. Well, I can't afford any of them. But we're gonna try anyway. Space, nobody can hear you're out of breath.
Sec, looking you up. Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
What?
Who wants to know?
Just checking for CSEC records. I can only sell goods to authorized personnel. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Show me what you've got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stock for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Enjoy. $320,000. Super pistol. Mega pistol. Golly. I can't wear it anyway, so why don't I just sell that? Oh, sell all junk. What is that? You sure you want to sell all junk? Yes. Just gonna sell every level 1 thing. Screw it. None of it works. I still can't afford any of the cool things. Somebody send me money. Send me some of that Mass Effect money.
How can you fight your own people, Rex?
Thank you.
There aren't that many of you left.
Anyone who fights us is either stupid or on Saren's payroll. Killing the latter is business. Killing the former is a favor to the universe.
That's a great line, I'm not gonna lie. That's probably one of his best lines. Gotta buy those Shepherd gems. Gotta get them loot boxes. Huh. Here's one right now. Boop, $30, 50 buckaroos. Didgeridoos.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
This isn't right. The Normandy belongs to you.
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Can't be mad at Keith
What
Richards.
happened?
I failed. I couldn't make the cut. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went.
Not a big shot.
Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
Not a big shot.
Saren's not going to get away this time.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out
Really
what
hate
Saren was
Pharaohs.
after on Pharaohs and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
Anything else?
We have one
Anything
more
else?
lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she
I bet
was
she's blue.
exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
That's your job.
I'll take care of Saren. You take care of the political fallout.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
I'm gonna take a little bio break, so I will be right back. Hey, fellas and lady, or ladies and fellas, whatever the makeup is. Somebody in the house is making bacon, and that's kind of terrible. That's kind of really terrible, because now I'm hungry. Hungry for bacon.
Yes, Commander?
How are you
okay?
holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing, but you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Okay, Sap, sorry
You
over.
should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Armor looks dumb. My armor looks dumb.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
We're gonna
Everyone
find
on
him.
this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
Gonna give him the shepherd's prayer. Dear Lord, don't let us fuck this up.
Crew, this is Commander Shepard. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. None of the other species has the guts, grit, or balls to deal with this.
The balls.
So it's up to us. We're
Find
the
him
only
and
ones who
fuck
can
him.
stop
That's the
Saren.
Krogan way.
I swear to you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander.
Wait, you might mean that in a different context, Saban. Gotta kick him in the quad, baby. I'm not saying it doesn't matter anymore.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, sir.
Planning on opening a casino called the Quad, so keep an eye out for that. Uh-oh, there's the manual. Operate Manuel. Man, Manuel's... I punched him, I've saved him, I've had to read him. I forget. Do they have anything to say? Let's go check. Let's go check and see if the hot boys, I mean the crewmates, have anything to say. And I remember when I played this game the first time, this elevator was like a 5-minute loading. I'm so glad it's not anymore. It was a really big ship back in the day, but they cut it down.
Looking for supplies?
How often will you...
No, that's not
Check
what I wanted to
back
pick.
often. I need to move
Show
items
me.
Let's see what
You bet, Commander.
Everything's so expensive. Corbin, your money hasn't come through yet.
Thanks for bringing me on board, Commander. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSAC.
You knew?
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you're a coward.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
You'll get over it.
It's not the end of the world. You'll have tougher decisions soon enough.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
Calibrations.
Without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
Yeah, get that job
As
done.
long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
He's so happy. He's such a proud boy. The other boy.
Nice ship you've got, Shepard. What can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
Don't be an ass.
You Krogan lived for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
Big deal. No, I can't be disrespectful. Yeah, I can.
They tried the same with us, but we fought them off.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty much the same to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
I suppose it isn't all the same.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
You guys hear the telegram announcement? Hang on a second.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Are you serious? Tally isn't a romance in the first one? That sucks.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype. Cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
So you like ships, do
I
ya?
had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy.
Lives are not
Resources
easy.
scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
Like what?
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births. Though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
Incentives, you say? That's enough.
I want to talk about something.
Like what?
I can't romance you.
See you later.
We're kind of done here. God, I'm out of breath. No air in space. Gotta buy a can of air. Asteroid X-57. I don't remember that. I don't guess you guys remember what that is, do you? Some DLC, I don't remember. Kapow! At least I don't have to scan these worlds. Oh, that's where Eden Prime is. How about it? Wah, wah. Asgard. We're gonna find Thor. I don't remember this one. Let's do it. I'm sure it's designed for somebody who's like level 50. Okay, we'll do it live.
Status. Sensors reveal 3 fusion torches propelling asteroid X-57.
That's a problem.
At its current rate of acceleration, the asteroid will collide with Terra Nova in approximately 4 hours. Analysis. Torches must be disabled to cease the acceleration.
Now, I'm no astroenterologist, but 3 torches on the bottom, wouldn't that just cause it to flip over and over and over and over and over?
Found me yet, but I can't talk long. Shut down the fusion torches. I'm going to die.
Going to die. Oh, boy. We got the tank, baby. Yes. Go faster. Whee! This thing would make everybody so sick.
Headed in the right direction. I don't know who you are, but I'm damn. Go.
You can't zoom in anymore? That's tragic. I don't need no stinking zoom. No, that one's not shooting at me. Screw it. Okay. And how do we get out? Okay, that's the... It's a learning experience. You guys are learning with me here. Okay, open the door. There we go. Seems like a bad idea to take my helmet off as soon as I enter buildings like this. Puppies! Those aren't puppies, but the other puppies.
Batarians.
Check! Check!
Release the Baron!
I still can't shoot the frickin' gun. This'll do it. And she's dead. Alright, that's a good sign. Oh, come on. Go get him. Go get him, Ray. You got it. You have it less than you did. Oh, I was gonna hit him. Oh, I'm gonna hit you. No, that's not the run. No! Oh. My whack. The whackening is not happening. Ooh, thanks. That's a problem. These pistols. Oh my god. I normally use the assault rifle, I guess. And then the next one I use the shotgun, I think. Disable torch.
I'm reading that the torch is offline. Was that you? Can you hear me?
I hear you. What's going on? Who are you?
Who are you?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team
Dave Bowman.
this asteroid to Terra Nova. We were attacked yesterday.
You're doing a really good
by
job.
Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
Why are they doing this?
I don't know, but if this asteroid isn't slowed, millions of people on Terra Nova are going to die. If I find out anything, I've gotta go. Good luck.
Sure they didn't hear that long drawn-out conversation. Hey, Tally's back. Welcome back, Tally. Oh. There we go. Banshee. Ooh, heavy armor. I can't wear that, can I? Nope. Rex needs a better shotgun. Because apparently that's what he's going to be badly using. Fatigued.
Hey.
Oh god. I didn't mean to... Are you hurt?
You can't go firing your weapon at everything that moves. What the hell's wrong with you?
The hell's wrong with you?
I thought you were one of them.
Here's a tip. 2 eyes, human. 4 eyes, Batarian.
Yeah, okay. I'll remember that.
No, you
I
won't.
know you're scared, but I'm here to help. Commander Shepard, with the Alliance.
Simon Atwell. I'm the chief engineer on this rock. Listen, we don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion torches. You've got to shut them down before we hit Terra Nova. There are 4 million people down there, Shepard.
That's it?
My family. They live in Aronis. My kids and grandkids. Nice communities, good schools.
I don't have time to do the math in my head. What happens if we don't stop this rock?
X-57 is 22 kilometers long, twice the size of the asteroid that wiped out the Earth's dinosaurs. It would be like millions of fusion bombs striking at once. Millions. The heat of the blast. 1,000 kilometers away, clothes will ignite. There'll be global wildfires. Air shock will flatten everything for hundreds of kilometers. Terra Nova will die, Shepard. Not just our colony. The planet. There'll be a climate shift, mass extinctions. The ecosystem won't recover for thousands of years. Millions, maybe.
Alien bastards.
Is there any chance it'll land in the oceans?
That would be even worse. Tsunamis would sweep inland at hundreds of kilometers per hour. Millions of tons of water would be vaporized at the point of impact. Global cloud coverage. The plants could all die, and if they go, the whole ecosystem rolls over. I'd have to run the numbers, but take my word for it. It'd be bad.
I guess Batarians are as bad as they say.
I've heard all the stories. Slave rings ranching people like animals. Pirate bands burning colonies to the ground. But this is... The Citadel conventions forbid asteroid drops. I never thought the Batarians would go this far.
The conventions only apply to Council-aligned races. The Batarian government is a rogue state.
The Batarians aren't stupid. If they made a policy of this, the Council will declare war on them. My opinion? These guys aren't backed by their government. They've got to be working on their own.
If the Batarians can't keep their own crazies in line, we'll do it for them.
Yay,
I just
we
don't
get to
want
keep
the
them in
Terra
line.
Firma party using a threat to my home as an excuse to invade somebody else's.
Batarians everywhere, and I need to shut down all 3 torches.
One of the torches is surrounded by live blasting caps. We were set up to excavate when we arrived at Terra Nova. I rigged them with proximity detectors.
Why?
That tank of yours.
Why
will
would you
set
do
them
that?
Off, so you'll have to go in on foot. Even then, they'll explode if you get too close. Just go slow and easy. You should be fine.
Should I requisition a cow to walk through ahead of me?
Look, you can disable them, just not remotely. I didn't have the equipment to set it up differently. There are manual controls by the entrance to the torch facility inside the blast zone. You can disarm the caps there. One last thing.
Because that's what all mining
I had a
people
crew
do.
working off-site when the attack hit. I'm worried about them. These Batarians are ruthless. I saw them smash the faceplates of guys working vacuum. And those Varen, I don't think they always wait for a corpse before feeding.
Any idea where I can find them?
They were running checks on our perimeter equipment. Easiest
They're
thing
dead.
would be to tap into the transmission tower out on the surface. The equipment stations will show up on your sensors.
If I run into your
No.
people, I'll do what I can. But the torches have to come first.
Yeah, you're right. Saving Terra Nova is more important than my team. There were a bunch of engineers over at the main facility, but they're probably all dead. That or being held hostage by the Batarians.
A woman named Kate Bowman contacted me. The Batarians haven't found
We're
her.
gonna accelerate. You know, that's how space works. You know, acceleration.
One of
And
my best engineers.
it's like a car.
She signed on with her brother, Aaron.
Didn't you watch Star Trek, Inca?
He's part of the security detail. I hope they're okay.
Enough talk. Let's fight.
Time's running short. I'm gonna go punch this mountain into space.
Punch this mountain into
Myself
space.
scarce in case any Batarians come back. Good luck, Shepard.
I'm gonna punch this mountain into space. Somebody remember that. That should have been the title for this fucking stream. I'm gonna punch a mountain into space. Oop, you forgot to put your helmet on. Game over. Now, where the hell do I need to go? Fusion torch, fusion torch. Wait, transmission tower. I don't want to call anybody. Or is that where his crew's supposed to be? I think the boost part is new, isn't it? I know you could always go up, but I don't remember being able to go faster.
You hear me? Getting all kinds of
Oh,
interference.
Jesus. Straight line.
Sorry. There's a lot of feedback.
Let me guess, that's the explosives one. Yeah, we rigged the explosive. We're gonna mine the moon, so we put proximity sensors on the fucking... Swing and miss. You used to be able to zoom in. Why can't you zoom? Oh, there we go. You just have to push enough buttons. Time for talk is over. It's time to push buttons. Okay. I should probably save. I don't think I've saved yet. Oh, good. I can't save. Great. Save. Okay. Yeah, I haven't saved yet. That would suck. Okay, get out of the boat. There we go. Okay. Okay. Don't step on the mines. That should be pretty easy, right? Oh, Jesus. That scared the shit out of me. Which one is detecting me? Is it that one? The noise is omnidirectional. That doesn't help. Okay. I'm literally going between two of them and it's not working, so I guess I'm gonna find another way. Man, that's gonna get annoying fast. What is she shooting at? Whatever it is, I can hit it with a pistol from here. Oh good, they're shooting rockets at the minefield. Oh, Tally's fucking dead. What am I getting close? I don't see what I'm getting close to. Do you guys? Okay. There's one there. Oh, good call. Meanwhile, all my guys are going to be dead by the time I get there. Thanks, Rex. Wait, I can just blow that box up. I guess I can't do that. Disarm explosives. That looks... Yeah. Whacked him! Yes. Oh, it doesn't do any damage, though. Oh. Might be a war crime to continue to whack the body, but what are you gonna do? Tally, come back. She's having a bad... I should have invested in armor for her, I guess, because she is dying kind of consistently. Wait, how do I do Omnigel again? V? There we go. Oh, good, and it heals what? A quarter of her life. Excellent. I guess I have a bunch of them. Oh, and it's on a timer. They sure do like whatever that is. Overload. No, go through the door. Yes. Okay, there we go. Controls are still all over the place. Okay, I'm just gonna take that. We take those. Daddy, no want. Don't fly in here. That could have been bad. A rocket turret in the... Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna take that. We're not gonna ask what happened. We're just gonna kind of take it and go. That'll do it. The explosive barrels. Yeah, the explosives and shotgun expert being the worst in close combat, or any combat, yeah. I have to play the Frogger game in order to stop the world.
You've got to hurry. You really pissed them off. Their leader's setting charges everywhere. I think he's going to blow this whole facility.
Get away from there!
Don't shoot, please! No!
I'm sure she's fine.
Who's shutting down the torches? I won't ask you again.
Atta girl. Check out the quad on her.
Find this problem and deal with it. Get her out of here!
She read the textbook. They're gonna kill me anyway, so why should I help them? Or she read the script. Probably the script. Is there a mod to fix that? Is there a cheat code that I can just use so I don't run out of stamina after 3 seconds. Oh yeah, I don't have to worry about the mines now. Yay! Where's the boat? Where's the boat? The hell's that? Oh, it's a rock. Okay, it said the boat was over here. Get into vehicle. Okay. And main facility. Fusion torch behind me. Oh boy, we get to do mountaineering. I could take the road that's clearly marked, or we could take the direct path. Because now with these thrusters, no mountain shall stop me. Oh, there it is. Sure hope they didn't mine this one as well. Morph. Oh, it makes a nice little roar noise. That's kind of cool. Oh, good. The shutters go back up if you get too far away. Ah! Well, I kind of jumped over it. Oh, the driving is so hard. And they shoot rockets after they die. Or I'm just dumb. Okay, last one. Here we go. Oh, good. They put explosives all over every... I don't know. The pistol's nice, but it's not automatic. And this seems to be doing terrible things. Ow. Okay, so they just hurt you through your shields. That's good to know. Do it. Sorry, Tally. I hope that was a good explosion. I'm still alive, so... Oh, do they? I shall have to keep an eye out. Average decryption. You have to be an average Frogger player to win. Assassin? I still can't wear cool armor. Light armor Turian. That means he'll have to get naked to get in a new one. Of course you can't say that. Yeah, take that, torches. Okay, so now we're just freely drifting towards the planet. Not gonna keep accelerating. So we're fine.
Hold it right there. This doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
Yeah, it does.
Don't come any closer. We can do this the hard way, or we can end this peacefully.
I've got nothing to say to a Batarian terrorist.
Look, I'm just doing my job here. I think this rock wasn't my idea. I signed on to make a little profit. Who quit slave grab, nothing more.
Attack him. I love that.
This isn't just a slave grab anymore. Millions of people are gonna die.
Don't you think I know that? I'm just following orders here. If it were up to me, we'd have already left.
Maybe you should take your men and go, before you get hurt.
I don't think so. Bollock would skin me alive and sell my hide out of spite. Crazy bastard. This whole mission's gone to hell and I'm gonna pay for it.
Yes. Yes, you will.
You keep listening to this Bollock and you'll end up dead.
Maybe. I had a bad feeling about this from the moment we landed. Now Bollock wants you dead. And what Bollock wants, Bollock gets. I can't change that.
Angry juice.
Spoken like a true lackey. You get me out of here and I'll take care of Bollock. Or you could take your chances with me.
Huh. An interesting proposal. It certainly has benefits over the current
I should have shot him.
Shut it down. This is Bollock's problem now. I hope you're as quick with a gun as you are with your promises. For both our sakes.
Quicker.
Bollock will get what's coming to him. And so will you if I ever catch you in human territory again. Are we clear?
Perfectly. Bollock's holed up in the main facility. You'll need this to get in. Don't underestimate him. He's a mean bastard. Let's go. We're getting off this rock.
Maybe it's like Call of Duty. The pistols always do so much damage. I guess because they figure you're using them to as an emergency. Oh shit, I'm out of main. So, oh shit, my gun overheated. Because they seem to overheat my weapons a lot. Which is not the right button to get in the car. Okay, main facility. Planet looks cool. Too bad it's gonna die. That's a lot of turrets. Thank you, Mr. Radar. Little snipey. I don't think that's gonna work. They know the plan. Oh, come on. Yeah, they know the plan. Oh, some of them even move. Oh, jeez, we're all getting sick and dying. That was a miss. Oh, good. The other gun still works. Yes. I don't know if I really needed to kill all those, but I did. So they had all those turrets and defenses, and these bad guys still got in. Sweet. This is a long mission. I didn't think it was going to be this long when I started it. I think once we're done with this one, we're going to wrap this up. Oh, Jesus. They're just gonna rush me. Okay, cool. I have a gun that shoots fast and a Krogan. Callie, switch fucking guns, please. Come on, go into cover. Ugh. So bad. Now get out of cover. Oh, the controls. Oh, and they're behind us. Why didn't you guys say anything? Come on, shields. Come on, shields. That's a rocket. Oh good, my last save. That was timed well. 10 minutes ago. Oh, it's saved right here. Hot diggity damn. Thank you, autosave. Did it not spawn all the bad guys? Because they charged me in the tunnel last time. Yeah, that'll get him, Rex. You get him. And where's Tally? She's taking the day off. There's 3 guys over there. 4 guys now. Catch. That's a lot easier when they all crowd together. There's that overheat. Okay. So the plan is don't do that again. Guess I just curl around behind you. Did I miss the grenade 3 times? Can't shoot me through glass. Okay, I can't cover there. Cool. Shoot his ass, Rex. Come on. Alright. Why is this so difficult? Why won't it let me change my gun? Did they just keep spawning? Oh, that looks like a bomb. Okay, Tally's dead. Beat him to death. This is not going according to plan. Holy quad. Where are they even going? Oh my gosh, I can't get out of cover. I'll beat you to death. The Krogan way. This is the way. Finally. Oh good, I leveled up. She's alive. Balls. That was like 52 people. I've single-handedly wiped out the Batarian race.
Die, human! You humans.
Us humans.
You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
I'm just getting started.
Predictable, but this is over. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
You don't get to leave, Balak. Not after what you've done.
What I've done? This is nothing compared to what's been done to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can
forced.
scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
Don't make it sound like you're the innocent party here. You brought it upon yourselves.
Really? You invaded our space, took our resources, and when we asked the Council for aid, they brushed us off. We were left to defend ourselves, but the humans were stronger than us. We knew that.
How does that even happen?
The Council knew that, but it didn't matter. It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
How does killing innocent people make up for that?
I could ask you the same thing. How many innocent Batarians died at Torfan?
None.
Or had you forgotten about that?
Torfan was retaliation for your attack at Elysium. You pushed, we pushed back.
Enough! You couldn't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand, and I'm done wasting my breath. Now, if you want your friends to live, I suggest you step aside.
Uh-oh. I guess we're gonna have to do angry juice.
I'm not letting a terrorist like you go free. Do what you want with the others, but it'll be the last thing you do.
I hope this is worth it. I'm going to enjoy gutting you.
Well, this isn't like the last fight. Oh good, they have the high ground. Run away! Where's the frickin' staircase? All the way back there? Well, that went well. Oh, please don't mean I have to do that whole fucking big room again. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Space Jesus. Okay, pick the other gun. Thank you. So I can't go that way, but they're coming from down from this way. It says there's two guys right behind us. It's a puppies. And guess who's dead again? Cool, cool. Oh, they're both dead. JK. This would all be different if I had charge. Charge in there, stun them, 100% buff to shotgun damage. Go get him. Now he has a lot of go. See, you just beat him. Bonk. 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 Oh no, he gets up. Bonk. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh. I was panicking.
But you're no better than us. I gave you a chance to save them, and you threw it away.
It's still you.
Who's the real terrorist?
Shoot him in the face.
You. But you're dead.
You know, Android, you're probably right. Hey! How's everybody doing?
Standing in the open, you haven't been shot. What do you think?
There might have been something I could have done to help. I thought I should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone. You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers.
Magic.
X-57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated.
Yay! We did it somehow. We broke the laws of physics.
That's not going to happen, thanks to you. Have you found Katie and her team?
See, it's all thanks to you guys that I was able to break the laws of physics, and I greatly appreciate it. They're dead.
Balak murdered Katie and the others. Blew them up with a bomb.
All of them? Katie and her brother, everyone? How could this happen? I thought you were... Couldn't you save them?
I did my duty.
You need to understand something. Not everyone out here in the big bad galaxy likes humans. It's not safe. Some days the bad guys are gonna win. You ask me, the good guys made out pretty well today.
So this son of a bitch, this Balak, at least he's dead, right?
He did.
That's right.
Shot him in the motherfucking face.
Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts. It's time for
Why
me
would
to
you
get back and spend some
stick?
time.
Oh yeah, they're trying to mine this stupid thing.
Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will.
It better not be
Engineer,
penis.
I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
Why is taking his Omni tool a red option?
That Omni tool of yours looks handy and expensive. Your gratitude go that far?
How could I say no to the man who saved my home and family?
Very easily.
I hope you get good use out of it.
About your engineers I didn't look for. Gotta go.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
Ooh, it's a level 5. Reduced Omnigel. And I don't even use a fucking Omni tool. No. What are the other options? Like use a heatsink? Edge too. Don't cut yourself on all that edge. Wow. Holy crap. That'll keep her alive a little bit. Still no armor. Oh my god, it's just a char. Oh god. Oh jeez. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Yeah. I don't know why that's incredibly funny to me, but oh god, that was not what I expected when I opened that door. Okay. That's probably gonna need some therapy. Yeah, we're gonna... The Shepard PTSD fund needs topping up. How the hell do you get out of here? Hostages. Wah, wah. Maybe they should have thought of that before they became hostages. Oh, and he's back at his desk, just having a good time playing solitaire. That's all he can play now. Oops. It's still not E to get in the car. Think I've learned that. Is anybody gonna tell me good job? You fucked it up? No? Guess not. It's just another day at the office, I guess. Sparta. Boy, data disk. Alrighty, sports fans. Well, I think that's gonna probably do it for this round. But I do thank you all for coming to take a look-see, and I'll probably continue this later on tomorrow night around the same time if you guys are incredibly bored. But thank you so much, and you kiddos have a great night.